Okay, we're live from Port Huron. See if Corey makes it this morning. Hey, we're live. There we go. We're all set. Woohoo! AZ, good morning. AZ just jumped on the bandwagon. He wasn't going to let anybody any dust under his feet today.
What's up, David?
Did you hear at all how Corey did racing yesterday?
I haven't heard anything.
I didn't know he was racing yesterday.
Yeah.
Last time I talked to Corey, I think was on my show the other night. But I don't remember him saying nothing about he was racing.
Yeah,
Well, he kind of mentioned it to us yesterday.
yeah, yesterday morning he
Okay.
was just on his way out to go.
He was on his way to go race when he checked in.
Yeah, so I wouldn't know because I wasn't there yesterday morning. I didn't even know he was racing.
AZ, how you doing, my friend? I tell you what, it's chilly here today.
This morning. It was cool last night. I didn't get home till
61 degrees.
last night. It was over at Wayne's and sat around by the fire. It was like 9:45 before I left there last night. And it was getting cool last night. Sitting there, we sat way back from the fire. Then later on, we got a little bit closer. It was starting to cool right down.
Yeah, it must be cool up there because it's way too damn hot down here to be having no damn bonfire.
Did you end up, Justin, selling your Spark?
No, I never got no bites on it.
No.
Guess people just weren't interested in it.
Late on, Grace. No.
Probably didn't hurt your daughter's feelings, did it? That's the one she used to like to fly.
Yeah, but she didn't know I was selling it anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I was gonna tell her after I sold it.
Yeah.
I was gonna give her some of the money for it.
AZ said a little bit of rain last night, 74 degrees. Right, that sounds like it cooled right off down there. You know, I was just reading an article this morning here in Ontario. But anyways, up just north of us here in London, they're having wheat field fires, But most of them are started by faulty equipment and stuff like that. But it's been so dry. Dry? Where the hell are you finding dry? We've had so much rain the last month, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's been a soggy month.
Well, quite, I was out, not yesterday morning, but, no, 2 days ago. There's so much water laying in the fields. Then yesterday I went down to the trailer and jumped on the red lawnmower and just had a couple of little sprinkles, but it stopped. I finished cutting the grass and all of a sudden we're into a downpour yesterday.
Yeah.
Here in St. Thomas, but apparently.
Well, it looks
I
like
don't
it's
know where
gonna
the
be
hell those
relative.
things freaking dry, but what was that, Justin?
So it looks like it's gonna be relatively cool today.
Yeah.
It's only supposed to have a high of 90.
Well, it's going to be hot in DC today.
A bunch of storms coming off of Africa right now too.
What? Off Africa?
Yeah.
Like a hurricane gonna start building up or what?
That's where all the hurricanes start from, mostly. Either that or out the west coast and sweep across Mexico.
I think I need a bigger doggy bed. You got two dogs trying to laying down on a little one just meant for one dog.
Yeah, we got a little bit of rain last night too, David. It was pretty nasty storm rolled through, but it didn't rain much. There's a whole lot of thunder. What's up, Marshall?
Hey, Marshall.
Hey, Marshall in there? All right. Good morning, Marshall. Just gonna quickly look at something here.
The this is the last day of July.
Thank you. Hard to believe already, isn't it?
Damn.
Adrian. Whoa, good morning, Adrian.
Hey, Adrian, how you doing?
Wow.
What's up, Adrian?
And TJ just jumped in too. He's about to go to the gym soon and get his workout. Don't work out too hard there, TJ.
Yeah, don't strain yourself.
Well, how's Mr. Adrian doing? It's been a while there, bud.
Yeah, Adrian. Good to see you. Good to hear from you. I know you've been keeping really busy, super busy down there.
What's up, TJ? So this was from the hearing the other day, which was pretty interesting. I don't know if you guys watched this or not. This was the committee hearing for the
Oh,
whistleblower.
the UFOs.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries, yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And was this documentary evidence, this video, photos, eyewitness? Like, how would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
Isn't that crazy?
Yep. Well, it just goes to prove, our government lies to us every day.
Well, that guy freaking threw his whole career away just to come out and say all that stuff. So kind of makes you wonder.
Well,
pretty-
unless they want to keep him a little bit under wraps, because if they were to cut him loose, then he could start really blabbing off,
Well, that's why that committee too, they've asked him numerous times, have you been threatened or coerced by any government officials? Because of course, these are all senators and shit that are interviewing this guy.
Yep.
And one of the questions was, did they have they hidden any of this from the pretty much the governing body of the US government, which would be senators, congressmen, president, people like that. And he pretty much said, yeah, that there was stuff that was being hidden. But there was some senators and congressmen that knew what was going on. He just,
The,
how many of them actually,
did you get the, message I sent you, Justin,
the messenger?
in Messenger yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
And I think I sent it to you too, Paul Hodges. Did you get my Messenger message from yesterday?
I normally get notifications. Hang on, let me go check here.
It wasn't an email, it was in Messenger.
Oh, yeah, about the, what was it about the, stoves? Or
Yeah,
no, hot water
heater.
heaters. Yeah, that's right.
No, I got nothing from you there, Paul.
Well, they're actually in Congress or in our government, they're pushing a bill to restrict hot water heaters.
Oh,
Yeah, but
that-
that's gonna be up to a state by state basis there. Not all the states are gonna conform to that shit. There's about 34 to 38 states, I think, roughly, that are just very anti-Biden at the moment.
Well, yeah, the thing of it is that at what point in time do you think these stupid pinheads is going to realize that you can't generate enough electricity to do all the things that natural gas supplements?
Well, it's not that we can, it's just they have to they have to really beef up the electrical grid. Which they should be working on hardening anyway, as far as EMP, cyber.
Hey, Corey's
to-
here.
They really need to invest a bunch of money into that, hardening the grid up.
Yeah. Hey,
Protecting
Corey,
them.
how'd you do racing yesterday?
What's up, Corey?
Hey, good morning, Corey.
Yeah, I believe it, Marshall.
I don't know, a couple of people I know that have Teslas, they don't mind them.
They don't drive very far, do they?
Hey, Captain Joe.
No, but you get about the same out of a fully charged Tesla now in miles that you do a gas car, filling
Yeah,
up a gas
but
car.
how long does it take you to fill up your gas car?
5-10 minutes maybe, depends on how busy the gas station is. I've been in gas stations
And
for
how
15
long does it
minutes.
take you to fill up, charge up a Tesla?
Yeah.
Supercharger, 15-20 minutes.
No.
On a supercharger, yes.
Supercharger, no. Supercharger is 45 minutes. Regular charging is hours.
It takes 20 to 25 minutes on a supercharger at 240 watts.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they've gotten faster over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
They're
Hey,
getting
Corey
their,
got second place there.
What's that? Oh, he got second place?
what is it, 240 volts. Is I think what they're running at.
Prius rocks, Wayne B says.
Well, that's a hybrid too, so he doesn't really have to charge that. It kind of charges itself from driving with the gas motor.
Corey broke all his drones.
Yeah.
Couldn't run the last few rounds because his drones were broken.
Ah, there you go. FPV. Yeah, flying fix.
I don't really hate the stigma of electric cars. It's just, it should be your choice whether you want gas or electric. Now, if they start forcing everybody to buy electric cars, then they're gonna have to seriously do something about the grid at that point. But they're not gonna, I mean, California is already gonna be a perfect example. Cause they're not even doing nothing to fix their grid, but yet they're telling everybody they gotta be on electric by 2030. That's what, in 6 years, 7 years? 23?
Well, and also in the news,
Seven
San
and a half.
Francisco is going down the rat hole even further. They just had a beauty pageant and they made a trans Miss San Francisco.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. California.
Well, there's 2 more signs this morning, so I'm up to 4 signs now in that
Oh, you
area.
got 4 signs to do? All right, Paul.
In areas,
What?
well, and most of them are coming down.
It's like that up the entire West Coast, California, Oregon, Washington, all 3 of those states. To me are just a complete loss at this point. Not to say there's not good people that live there, but
Corey says they're forcing Canadians, but with the date that they won't be selling new gas cars. Yeah, well, we get rid of Trudeau, might slow down somewhat.
Well, is there a movement to get rid of Trudeau?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Trudeau, yeah. Everywhere he's going now, he's being heckled, and he just did a big cabinet change trying to change his image. But, you know, his philosophy hasn't changed any. Screw everybody. That's funny, the Captain Joe. Yeah. Well, they're making gas so unaffordable that they trying to force you into electric cars and all that shit. But hey, little Lama Laura, good morning.
Morning, Laura. Well, good afternoon in her case.
Yeah, I guess so.
5 hours difference, so that makes it like 1 o'clock.
mm,
You know, like I don't care too much. If they sell electric cars, I really don't. You know, like the government, like here in Canada, just say you took 50% of the cars and made them electric. Okay, not 100%, 50%. Well, you're that much better off. Okay, as far as carbon emissions and all that shit. Okay, you're better. But no, they want 100%. They don't want 50. Like, you know, like
the average cost of a Tesla battery is around $10,000. The average cost to rebuild an engine is 20 to 2,500, 3,000. A new engine for most vehicles, your average cost is going to be $6,000 to $8,000. Really not much of a price difference in replacing a battery than a motor. Plus, you got more moving parts in a gas-powered car.
okay, there we go.
It has been proven though that the Teslas do have a lot lower maintenance
I
costs.
see our headlines here for the news here, Paul. Take a look at this. Canada is warming twice as fast as the rest of the planet. How come? What is it? Climate change now is on the border? I didn't know that. No.
Well, yeah, you got the forest fires going. That warmed the shit out of the place. It's like having a gas fireplace, you know.
But Canada is warming twice as fast as the rest of the world. Okay. The things they do and say, you know, groups of people, it blows me away.
Well, they're probably getting that data because you guys are on fire everywhere right now. So they're, oh, you guys look warmer, so you're heating up twice as fast.
You notice in all of those environmental studies, they never talk about India or China.
They're the two biggest polluters.
Yep.
I mean, we've talked about that before,
What the hell?
especially India. They completely are
What the hell, Jesus?
nothing against their people, but their country is disgusting. I've seen tons of videos from their country, and the way they treat their infrastructure and everything is just ridiculous. I mean, their whole infrastructure is a joke. Look at their rail lines, their roads, the way they maintain their electrical lines. Everything's just so junky looking.
Third world country.
Right, they have first world money, but they look like a third world country.
Yep, exactly. They don't put it back. They don't reinvest it in their country, and especially their infrastructure.
And what's weird too is so that in some parts of India, people will live in these high rises, right? And there'll be millionaires living in these really nice high rise buildings, but literally around the bottom of the base of the whole building is like the ghetto area where all
Slums.
the poor people live, all the slums, yeah,
Yep.
right around the base of the buildings. And I watched this documentary on it. It was really interesting, but it's nuts though.
Of course, that's kind of like what's happening to downtown Philadelphia right now. Because of drug addiction and stuff, it's getting to be quite a squalor.
Well, that's the problem they're having in LA and San Francisco too, right?
Yep.
You see a freaking homeless encampment outside of a $10 million mansion in a neighborhood that you normally would never see a homeless encampment. The
Right.
chances you even seen a homeless person in that area would have been slim to none. But now there's just homeless encampments right in front of people's $1 million mansions. Why anybody would buy a house in California right now is beyond me. When I saw that one house that they were building in California was supposed to be like the world's most expensive house. Or I think in the United States or something, it was like over $100 million or 200 million or something. I'm like, why would an investor even think to build a house like that in California right now, the way it is? Like, you'd be better off building that down in like Miami or Florida or somewhere else, anywhere else but California.
Yeah, for sure there, Laura. But you see that New York and California, their tax base has dropped quite a bit because everybody's moving out of those. And Florida and Texas, they're getting, more people moving there, and their things up like 30% their revenue now because, all these, people moving to those places.
Mega Millions is up to $105 billion now.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, nobody's winning it. Anything after $1 billion is just icing on the cake. The only thing that sucks is if you win it in a state like California, you got to pay the state tax on that too.
Michigan, you
I
got to
think-
pay the tax too.
You have to pay state and federal, right?
Yep.
I don't think you do in Florida because we don't pay state taxes. I don't think we have to pay taxes out of that. Just to the federal government, but not to the state.
Because they advertise our lotteries and stuff, like if it's let's say it's $700 million, you get 450 million.
Right, because the government takes their,
That takes the rest of it.
Well, and I don't know, like with this lottery, we've had some big ones here too in Canada, but to me, for one person to win that kind of money is bullshit. They should have several prizes, like 100 different prizes of, $1 million each or some fucking thing. You know what I mean? I don't think they should have. They should spread the wealth around. Never mind,
you mean have like the top prize only be like 50 million?
Yeah,
Like a
something like
bunch
that,
of-
Or whatever the total amount is, I think what you're saying, Paul, is it should be spread over a percentage of people that got close to the big number,
or something. They just
Yeah,
draw instead of drawing one number, draw 100 numbers, right? And split that money between the $105 billion. Why? What would you do with $105 billion? Why should one person get all that? I know it's the dream and everything else, but like Jesus Christ, share it a little bit. Like, don't, have 100 draws for $1 million each or something. You know what I mean? Like, or even 10 million or something, so people are still interested in buying the tickets and stuff. But when it gets up that big, people buy more and more and more and more tickets all the time. Oh, geez, it's so big, I got to buy. But if they share the wealth a little bit, I don't think it should be just one prize. I really don't. That kind of money, it should be 100 prizes.
Yeah.
Well, shit, they had what, like, I think was it 4 or 5 people in California hit it. Well, a couple of weeks ago for the 400,000 or something. I think they each got like 400,000.
Yeah, they got all the numbers except the mega ball or something. And so they got,
Yeah, there was like at least 3 or 4 that I remember. I'm saying there was quite a few of them, a handful of them that
but
got
the
it.
interesting thing is most of the winners now are coming out of California.
Well, I mean, that's the biggest lottery pool though, out of all the states.
Most people play it out there and
Like
where we'd be it kind of hit or miss everywhere else, it's like, if they think about it, and it gets up. But they repetitive, continual buying lottery tickets, or I guess they got a club now where you can sign up and they hit your bank account every
week or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'd be more interested in playing the lottery if my chances were improved. Like, one, I had a chance of 1 in 100 or whatever, right?
Hey, here comes Mr. Muscle Tussle.
What's up?
Hey, TJ.
Oh me.
Would you hear us talking about you or what?
Yeah, my ears were ringing.
Now you're going to go work out there.
I thought I was too, but I'll wait. I'll wait for tomorrow. I'm gonna be lazy today. It's gonna be
There's always another day,
Yes, that's it.
Kelly's starting to get older.
Like
What day is it, TJ?
today's
Yeah, I wanna
it's
download
just another manic Monday.
There you go.
Laura wanted me to.
Oh yeah. I saw this. It's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
Only downloaded that shit. Damn it! Now I gotta delete it. I hit the download.
Yeah, I
button
had to let my neighbor's dog out earlier because they went on they left for their honeymoon. They went to Jamaica, and so they're having me watch their dog for them. I had let him out and
What kind of dog?
I'm not sure what kind of dog he is. I think it's a mutt or something like that. He's
Is it a little ankle biter or is it a big dog?
no, he's medium sized. He comes up to like my knee or whatever. He comes up to my knee, and like he's tan colored, white on his face. I'm not really sure what kind of dog, but his name's Master anyways. He's a tan colored dog, so I don't know. He's pretty he gets pretty wild sometimes and jumps around all the time. So it's one of those dogs. Yeah, I would probably film something like that, Laura. A goat making all that noise. Yeah, so finally the wife's back to work. So she just left today. Yesterday was her last day of summer vacation, I guess.
Oh, what? She a school teacher?
Yeah.
Ah, so they're going back to school
Yeah. Well, I don't know when the
when the kids have to go.
yeah, but the teachers started back today to get their rooms and everything all prepped up or whatever.
Get ready for the year.
Yeah.
They usually start a week or 2 ahead of time.
Well, it sounds to me like maybe Justin, you might know this. Do they start like about the second or third week of August? Is that when they go back?
I think it's the second week,
Yeah,
but it's different everywhere. Like, you know, some parts of Florida, they might take their summer break 2 weeks earlier than other parts of Florida. And then some states can be completely different, so it's not really the same everywhere. Like, cause TJ's, school district his wife works in could be a week ahead of ours or a week behind of ours, like,
Yeah.
they're not all consistently exactly the same.
well, Paul Hodges is gonna be upset because he's not getting called to be a bus driver anymore.
Oh, yeah, so upset
I
about it.
mean, you missed that.
If his wife went in today, most likely they start within the next week.
Yeah,
Usually they start going in a week early
yeah,
and they do a whole week of like just teacher days at school and getting shit ready, having meetings about what they're doing for the year, all that stuff. They gotta go through a lot of crap.
man, that's a long time.
Back till both the 5th or 6th of September, so.
Laura said in the UK, the kids don't go back until September.
Yeah, same here.
Right.
Right? Ours don't go back till after Labor Day weekend.
Oh,
But yours also didn't get out till like a month after ours, though, I think.
Yeah, about the end of
Yeah.
June, ours get out. They're
Yeah,
off July and August, right?
that's why. I think it's like a little over 2.5 months. I wanna say it's like 2 months and almost 3 weeks or something like that. It's like a little over 2.5, but not quite 3 months. The only thing that would be the same at TJ's wife's school and our school would be holidays. Obviously, they all take the same holidays off because of the state and all that. Ours go back, I think, the second week of August. I think. And I think it's actually like in the middle of the week. So tomorrow's the first.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Captain,
think-
the 11th of August. For him. The
Yeah,
ball,
'cause the,
seen your little shadow lately around there.
No, I haven't seen her at all either. She's pretty much on the go.
who's that?
Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
No, she hasn't been down here in quite
Yeah,
some
I-
time,
I-
which
yeah.
is fine.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a while either.
That's not a worry of mine.
Yeah.
Uh, she hasn't come to visit her Uncle Paul lately.
No,
Uh,
thank God.
oh, come on. You know you love little Dallas.
Yep. She's wonderful to stay away. There's nothing wrong with her. It's just that at my age, I'm not looking to be entertained like that, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just mad because she drank all his Pepsis.
Yeah. That too.
and doesn't replace them when she drinks them all.
Like, you drank one of my Pepsis. I only got 29 left.
That's funny. I only got 29 left.
That'd be a good April Fool's prank. You come over to Paul's house and hide all his Pepsi from him.
Yeah.
Right after he buys like 5 or 6 brand new cases, you go in there when he's not looking.
Yeah.
I'll go to the store and get some more Pepsi then, Laura.
Hey, what's up, Lisa? Thanks for stopping by.
What's up?
That's one of my she lives off of Okeechobee somewhere.
The adventure awaits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Friggin'
Yeah,
Joe.
Captain Joe goes 29, 697.
And then like he goes and finds the Pepsi and then he's like, God, why do I have all this Pepsi for?
Well, you could always sell David's computer, Laura, when he's not home. Spag, I need you to go pick up this thing across town.
Lisa, you can come up on the panel if you want to. All you gotta do is click the little link. Come on.
Lokahatchee? Is that how you say that?
Yeah, no, wait. No, Casciato.
No, but what she said, Loxahatchee.
Loxahatchee. Loxahatchee.
Loxahatchee?
Yeah.
Never heard of that part of Florida.
Yeah, it's kind of like out in the wilderness.
Hey, here comes Mr. Ron.
Speaking
Mr. Ron
of-
Lockwood up bright and early this morning. 7:30, sitting outside.
Speaking of boonies,
Speaking of babies.
Morning, guys.
Hey, John.
Good morning, Ron.
Got his air med vest on this morning. It's
Yep,
pretty,
heading on a ride.
pretty sweet little
Hopefully.
vest.
The morning's not starting out well. My buddy who's traveling with me today just called me and said, I'm gonna be late. My wife backed into my motorcycle and knocked it over. I'm like,
Oh god. Oh my god. Huh.
uh, gonna start out the day with a wife beating.
How do you not see a motorcycle that's parked behind you?
I don't know.
You put it in R for race.
well, I mean, for all we know, he got mouthy with her and she went out there. She's like, I'll show you, you son of a bitch.
Run.
That's funny.
Oh shit.
I'll show
Not
you.
good.
Son of a bitch.
Well, if she's driving a big SUV and he parked the motorcycle behind it, she just goes out, gets in the car and backs up.
Well, the problem is people don't utilize their backup cameras that they have neither. And those things are wonderful, man. You can park in a parking, dude, I can use a backup camera and park in a parking spot at 30 miles an hour and do it perfect every time. But people don't utilize their backup cameras.
If you have one, yes.
And well, most of the newer cars do have them.
Well,
It's
my
pretty
my
standard.
2005 Tahoe does not.
All gotta do the old fashioned way, huh?
That's right.
In your mirrors.
You got to look in the mirrors and you got to look around.
Yeah.
So where
I
are
got-
you out right now, Ron?
What's that?
Where are you?
Just about 10 miles from the house, little town of Moorcroft. Ty's coming from Sundance, east of me, and then we're heading to Red Lodge, Montana today.
Ooh,
Where, if you remember, I think I live streamed with you guys last year.
Later, Laura.
It was shortly after that big Yellowstone flood, and that
oh,
was
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
part of that flood area.
Well,
Yeah.
how many day trip is this?
2, possibly 3.
Okay.
We
So
haven't decided.
so you're going to be trolling for honeys all the way.
What's that?
Trolling for honeys all the way there.
Yeah.
That's true, Corey. Those 360 cameras are pretty cool on the cars.
Yeah, that's what happens, Captain Joe. Like they don't pay attention. They're so broke they can't afford to pay attention.
Dad joke of the day.
That's what you call- we need to name his little quips as TJ's joke of the day.
Yeah, like okay, so here you go. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Spell
Tell who?
WHO.
Yeah, who?
Oh,
But it's the old saying when you're okay, go ahead and back up. Yeah.
Justin's searching for something already.
Well, you can always tell he gets that grin on his face. You know?
Yeah.
I can just ask, Siri or whoever there for a joke.
Yeah, you can ask your personal assistant.
Yeah.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
Come on,
Or like an
stupid
uncle.
lads.
Walking down the street when suddenly one says, "Oh no, I think I just lost an electron." The second atom asks, "Are you sure?" The first atom answers, "Yes, I'm positive."
Oh yeah. I'm positive.
Here you go.
Such
TJ.
bad jokes on this thing.
It was a classic. I got a knock-knock joke.
No.
Okay.
God.
Michael, please, 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 please. Please let me.
All right.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
KGB.
KG.
Viva ask the question!
What the hell was that?
What are you doing? Stop it! Stop it!
like
Hey,
that?
come on! What are you doing, man? It's part of a hilarious joke!
Mine was retribution. What are you doing? No more knock knock jokes. That's it.
Ding dong.
Who's there?
KGB.
Try to get the door.
I'm not answering
Answer
the
the
Ding
door.
dong.
door. No way, it's
Yeah,
the
you
KGB.
get it.
Ding dong.
I'm not answering that.
Yes, you're going
you
to.
answer
I'm
it.
not going to answer.
I'm not going to
it.
answer it. It's the KGB.
The KGB will fit for no one.
What is it? The KGB what?
He said the KGB will wait for no one.
The KGB will wait for no one.
He said we will ask the questions.
Who is the is it? Are they kind of like the FBI?
They were the intelligence agency of the
KGB
Soviet
is
Union.
Russian.
Yeah, they were the old intelligence agency before the Soviet Union collapsed. They were like the CIA back in the day.
Who will ask the questions?
His face, so he's like, "What the hell?"
He got pissed when he slapped him.
That reminds me of the old show, Hogan's Heroes and Sergeant Schultz. I see nothing. I know nothing.
That's funny.
If you've never watched The Office,
I think that's still on like that Me TV.
Oh, is
Oh
it?
right, yeah.
yeah, if you've never watched The Office, watch that though. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
That's supposed to
I
be filmed in,
watch it every once in a while when it comes
Pennsylvania.
on.
Yeah, it was. That's where it was filmed at. Was Scranton.
Yeah, it's
It's
Back in
on
the-
the Peacock app, the one I let you log
Yeah.
into. I
Yep.
set your thing up for.
yeah.
They got all 9 seasons on there.
Do they really?
Yeah, it's. I'm on the 7th, 6th or 7th season now. Because I watched the first like 5 or 6 seasons back when it was a few years back, and I never finished watching it. So I went back to the beginning and started watching it. And now I'm on the 7th season, but it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, we're taking a different route this time, a route I've never taken. So
You got to change it up a bit, right?
yeah, Ty knows the way. God, I hope his bike's okay.
Hey, you just made a rhyme.
That's one way to lose your life is damage a man's Harley.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So right here, he's doing an impersonation. Watch this, TJ. So he comes in impersonating Dwight, the guy that slapped the.
Oh yeah.
So he's impersonating him right there with the glasses.
Yeah.
That's better. Question. What kind of bear is best?
That's a ridiculous question.
False. Black bear.
Well, that's debatable. There are basically 2 schools of thought.
Fact. Bears eat beets.
Oh.
Bears. Beets. Battlestar Galactica.
Bears do not. What is going on? What are you doing?
Last week, I was in a drugstore and I saw these glasses, $4. And it only cost me $7 to recreate the rest of the ensemble, and that's a grand total of $11.
You know what? Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery, so I thank you. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Millions of families suffer every year. Michael! Oh, that's funny. Michael!
That's funny. Yeah, that Dwight character though, he's freaking funny as hell to do with the glasses.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's this?
The Strategic Petroleum Reserve does the president have to counteract higher gas prices?
So, you know, I've talked about this a couple of times. You know, we don't have an announcement yet on anything.
I know nothing. Nothing.
Announcement yet on anything to share at this time. You know, but we're monitoring it, right? We're monitoring the prices.
I see nothing.
And we're making sure that we have tools in our tool belts that we can try and use. But at this time, I don't have anything new to share.
Oh, I see nothing. I was not here. I did not even get up this morning.
But also, we're going to continue to monitor the situation and have a number of tools in our arsenal, as I just mentioned. I don't have anything specific.
Oh, that
German
lady's such
environmental
a
minister
moron.
called a press conference to issue the following statement.
I see nothing. I know nothing.
I see nothing. I know nothing.
She never has answers for anything you ask her.
No,
Yeah.
it's called being dumber than a box of rocks.
Yeah.
The last one kept saying, we'll circle back to that.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So, Ron, how long before he's going to be there?
Well, he sent me a text and told me what happened. And then a couple minutes later, he sent a text and said, I'll be a little late, but I'll be there shortly. So
Well, why don't you take a drive over to his house?
Text him
Wrong
back and say, what is shortly?
he's only
Yeah,
10
what
minutes
is
late.
shortly?
How far does he live from you?
It's about from here about 30 minutes,
That's not too bad.
but the wrong direction though.
Well, worst case scenario, hopefully it's just a couple dents or something.
Yeah.
Won't affect his bike.
Well,
Depends on
maybe
how.
get on the road, got a bent wheel or something, you know.
Yeah, that would be good.
It always end up getting lost in Studio A.
No, Studio B.
Studio B, Studio C.
And Paul's in Studio B.
Yep.
Getting lost in Studio A.
I had to go up to Dawn's last night.
How's he doing?
Well, he crashed the lawnmower into the deck yesterday. Banged up his legs pretty bad.
Oh, the ride on the zero turn.
Yeah,
Oh, that thing's got a lot of power, man.
I know.
Did he fuck his porch up real bad too?
No, it didn't hurt the porch, but he skinned up his knees and banged up his shin, got a cut in his shin. You got to watch with him. He's on blood thinners, so.
Yeah.
And it's like people with diabetes too. They get that.
Yeah.
Because if you got diabetes, it's like really hard to heal, right? Like it takes a lot
Yeah.
longer for a cut to heal.
Especially as they get older.
Yeah. Is that Akarashio's real name, Warren?
Yeah, that's his real name. Yeah.
Oh, for the love of God, I'm gonna start calling him Warren. I can't stand that name because it always tongue twister for me. For
Yeah,
some reason.
it is kind of a tongue twister.
Warren.
Yeah, because like I always wanted to know his real name too, but then like other people started saying his real name. Oh, that's his real name.
Akarashio. I always, for like the first couple months he was around in the chats, I couldn't say his damn name. I was like AK. I was calling him AK.
That's funny.
And I'm probably still butchering it.
Probably.
You should hear me when I try to pronounce Australian towns and
Oh,
cities.
yeah.
Matt and them have a field day with me. Well, see, the thing is, like, when you say a name that's more foreign, letters can be silent and you'll completely butcher it. It
Yeah.
will look like what you're saying, but that's not exactly how you say it.
How you pronounce it, you know, you get
Right?
different things that are silent, right? It was like that one Mexican, Jose, you know,
Yeah.
you look at it, it looks like it says Josie.
Yeah, it looks like it says, yeah, Josie, like
Jose, Hoseby, yeah.
yeah, it was B, yeah. Oh, that's funny. Jose and Hoseby. Oh, that's funny.
Get him going.
I like pronounce this town in England. La Flushkalamlahama. I don't know. Try to pronounce that, TJ.
Holy cow.
La Flapla Gooch. Will Auntie Sly the Gooch? I don't know.
That's funny.
You got to say it like Worcestershire real fast.
Yeah,
If I'm coming, I'm gonna Gooch.
That's funny. Jose Hoseby. That's hilarious.
Well, that's the number one training thing for a firefighter. You have to
Yeah.
know which hose to grab. Do you grab Jose or Hoseby?
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, Joe, I'm just gonna call that town Alphabet.
Town Alphabet. Yeah.
The problem is, Warren, is I don't know that anime. Akarasho. I'll have to go. Okay,
Here, I show.
I'm gonna go look up that anime and see how people are pronouncing it. I don't know exactly how to
Here,
pronounce it.
show.
Is there's actually an anime called Akurasho?
I was never into anime.
Yeah.
Like when I was in middle school and like Pokemon cards were super popular when they first came out in the US
Yeah.
and everybody was collecting them. I was never
Akira,
in
he says it's a Kira show.
Akira show. But then you could say Akarasho too. I don't know. Or Hoochie. We'll just call him Hoochie.
Hoochie.
That sounds like the thing from Seinfeld's like Hoochie Mama, Hoochie Mama.
Was never really into that show or Friends.
Oh god, I love it.
We were talking about that the other day though. Netflix paid like fucking 900 million or $1 billion for the rights to Seinfeld.
Oh,
So they could play it on Netflix.
that show is pretty funny.
Well,
My
it's one of those shows that's always going to make money too. Owning the rights to it is worth it.
Yeah. My favorite was the Kenny Rogers, and then what other one? The Serenity one was pretty funny. When he's hitting the golf balls out in the ocean, and then like the golf ball goes into the whale's blowhole and gets stuck in there, and George goes in and
Yeah, I remember
get,
that lady said, "Is anyone here a marine biologist?"
yeah, anybody here a marine biologist?
Adventure awaits. So, what's his name? Oh, what's that jackass's name from YouTube? Jake Paul. He has $1 million, a Pokemon card that's worth $1 million that he hangs around his neck. It's in a sealed case, like a hard case, and it's on a chain, and he wears it around all the time with him. But it's worth $1 million.
Why didn't he sell it and get the money and buy something?
He doesn't need it. He's one of those big YouTubers. He's a real douchebag, though. You trust me, you wouldn't like him. He's very cocky.
Does he live around here?
And I don't think he's from Florida.
Oh,
I'm not entirely sure.
I was in the
Paul,
pool.
is it
I was
Paul,
in the pool.
the Jake
Yeah.
Paul or Paul Jake? What I can't remember how you say his name.
Yeah, that one was pretty good too. The shrinkage. I was in the pool. I was in the pool.
Yeah, that woman come in, she looked down, she went,
Yeah.
"I was in the pool."
I remember some of the episodes. My mom used to watch it all the time.
Well, was it Groundhog Day or what? Which one was it where he was cleaning the pool out because somebody saw a doogie and it was a Baby Ruth bar. And
Oh, that was Caddyshack. That was Caddyshack.
Caddyshack.
Yeah, that's what that was. Caddyshack.
The one episode I remember of Seinfeld, because like I said, my mom used to watch all the time, was when what's his name? George had that badass wallet. It was like ridiculous.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was like
And
that.
he's got it in one pocket and he starts shoving napkins.
Logan Paul. That's what it was, Corey. Yeah, Logan Paul.
He starts shoving napkins in his other pocket to balance it out or whatever, and then like he opens his wallet and everything starts flying out all over the place.
I always liked the soup Nazi.
Oh yeah,
No soup for you. No soup for you.
Oh yeah, I remember that episode too.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
You had to like go in there and order, and you couldn't say
Order it,
nothing else.
slide to the side.
Yeah, you couldn't look. You wouldn't look at the dude or say anything but what you were ordering, and you had to be really quick. Be like potato soup, large potato soup.
Get a biscuit or something. Shut up, let it go.
What about when they're in the yogurt shop and the kid hears Jerry saying, "This is really fucking good."
TAZ said that the DJI Osmo Action 4 release date is August the 2nd.
I got my Action 3 with me.
Yeah.
And the 360.
The 360 mounted on the bike?
Yeah, matter of fact, I got oh shit, that reminds me. Should put the SD cards in there. That might help.
It might. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Where's he at? A restaurant or something there?
No, he's at his
No, he's not at his house. He's definitely at a restaurant.
Well, he's in a different town, about 10 minutes away from home.
Yeah, it looks like he's outside of some kind of restaurant or gas station.
Because you
or
got
something.
picnic tables outside by the looks of it, because that's what he said, I think.
Oh no, I thought he was at the place where that he had on his vest, because you can kind of see like on his screen the up on the building the logo or whatever.
Where you at? A restaurant, Ron?
Truck stop.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's for the middle of nowhere. This place rocks.
Yeah.
Is it kind of like Buc-ee's in a way?
No, it's like a super Wawa on steroids.
Oh.
Yeah, that might help, Warren.
Just.
I
a
mean, if
little
you
bit.
want the guests to return,
Yeah.
I would
yeah.
put some clothes on. I mean, I don't know how you look. You might have a 6-pack and pecs, and you
I
might
got
give them
the
a nice
action-
surprise. I don't know.
Maybe,
Oh.
maybe oil all over your body or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the 360 needs a SD card.
Yeah.
The action or the X2.
That's cool.
Well, at least you know how to use yours, unlike some people.
Oh,
Uh,
I didn't say that.
It doesn't need to
Might
be
have been
said.
thinking it.
And like I said, it doesn't need to be said. It's just common knowledge. Uh,
Let's see.
all right, we'll see you later.
All right,
Warren.
Warren. Have a great day.
Hey,
Thanks for
Warren.
stopping by.
Yep. See ya. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave right shortly too. I gotta unload my truck and reload for the signs and then get my drone ready and everything else. I gotta leave here by 11:30, no later. So
Oh, Paul, how's the little honey?
oh good. She was here yesterday. I cooked her supper, so but I took her home about 7 o'clock. But
What'd you make for supper yesterday?
My buddy just got here.
spaghetti.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, your buddy just got there?
Thank God.
Now I cooked out spaghetti, but it had venison in it. She kind of figured I'd put it in there, but she said I couldn't tell the difference between it and hamburger.
All right.
All righty, guys.
Okay,
See you
hey,
later,
have a
Ron.
good trip.
Yep.
All right, Ron. We'll see you.
Okay.
Yep.
See you guys.
Okay, bye-bye.
So anyway, she wants to go with me today to do signs and go with me out to do aerials because I got to go over to Iona. It's about half an hour drive to get there. So
What's up, pal?
there's nothing back from.
Ventura Wait says, yeah, I'm outie too. Apparently she's trying to go catch Warren. See if he's got his clothes on yet.
Hey, good morning, time to fly.
You gonna go fly today, Lisa? Or what are you doing?
So this morning I got to go fly about 12:30 today. So
I want to make sure Warren's got his clothes on before his guest gets there.
Yeah.
got to do aerials on a private house, but for real estate agent. But I was over at my buddy's there last night. I bought a rack with a whole bunch of bins in off of them. Oh, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago. And a roll of wire. But anyways, that cover right there is going. And I'm gonna put the rack there. But the rack, I want to paint it first, right? So before it comes in. It's like a parts bin, but see, if you look down here, I got a whole bunch of stuff here, and I got stuff in there. I got boxes of train stuff, so I want to sort it all, so I know where it is, and I'll have it in bins. There's like 60 bins on this rack, so I can sort kind of. Like I've got another thing over here just freaking full. I got 2 more over here just full, but you can't find anything, right? So I want to sort it all out, put it in bins. But that piece of crap there, that little wardrobe there, it's got bins in it too and stuff, but but I can't put very many in it. That's the problem, right? So I just
like another little storage unit or something.
yeah, it's a storage unit, but well, see those plastic bins behind me right there?
Right.
They go in that racking.
Oh.
But there's like 5 or something rows, and it's 4 feet wide and about 4 feet high. And it's all, you put the bins in, right? You can see it. It's all on an angle. So you can just look to see what you're looking for. You don't have to keep filing through this and that. Trying to find
You up to, Al?
Al.
That's a common name for a guy. Lots of Al's in the Jern community.
Sure, that's L or AI. Anyway, you guys, 10 o'clock. I gotta run, so I gotta go get some stuff done before I get.
All right.
Alrighty.
Hey,
So-
Paul, stay out of trouble.
Oh, never, 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 never.
We'll see you later on.
Oh, yeah, I'll be around tonight. So,
Okay.
Adios, amigos.
yes, guys. Yep. Bye.
God, I thought he'd never leave. What's your plans for the day, TJ?
I gotta work at 3 o'clock, so I'm just chilling here at the house. Like I said earlier, I was gonna go work out, but decided to come on here and hang out with you cool people. I'm drying some clothes right now, so
Time you work till 3 to what?
3 to 10.
Do you
I
guys
need to-
have overnight stalkers or no?
No, it's a small store, so no, it's
You guys
like,
just do everything during the day?
yeah, get everything done so that way there's not really much to do. Like,
But
you know-
y'all are never like super busy, are you?
No, because there's I mean only like a few people in a store at a time because it is a small store, and I think it can only hold maybe like 100 people or so. But you know, like there'll be times when like nobody is in the store, so I'm just kind of like walking around like trying to do whatever.
Do they have a deli in the store too, or no?
A dolly.
Deli.
Oh, a deli. No, no.
No, it's a Walgreens.
Yeah.
When have you ever seen a deli in a Walgreens?
Well, you might remember way back when Kmart had a deli in it.
Oh yeah, well, Kmart was more like Walmart though. I remember Thrifty's grocery stores back in the day with the cylinder ice cream
Yep.
scoop. We had those in California. Those went out of business in the mid-90s, I think, is when they finally left. That was a big grocery chain in California for years. I don't know if they were national back then, but I know they were all over California. And you would go in there and they had this whole ice cream bar set up. It was kind of like a deli, but it was all ice cream. And they were like known for their cylinder scoops. So you'd get this big, huge scoop and it was like a cylinder.
Oh wow.
And it would always come out perfect too. They had a special customized scoop that they used.
That's
And they had
crazy.
3 different sizes. They had a small, medium, and large one.
I always like Baskin and Robbins. That was a pretty good ice cream place.
The 30, what is it, 31 flavors?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember going there when I was little though to get ice cream.
Yeah.
What's your plans today, Justin?
I got to re-upload my new resume that Sean redid for me
Yeah, I need to do that shit too. I need to
to Indeed.
what kind of job are you looking for?
Retail, sales, anything like that. I'm gonna reapply for the jobs I already applied for with the new resume and see if that changes anything.
No, there you go.
So Sean redid the format for me on my resume.
Well, that's cool. Oh, Sean from
I'm talking about Edge FPV show.
oh yeah.
Oh, that's
I thought you were talking about the other Sean for a moment. Not the one that lives in Australia, but the other one that has his own tattoo shop or whatever.
Oh, you're talking about Sean Oz?
Yeah.
I don't even know him like that. I've only met him once.
Uh
No, me and Sean Edge FPV are really good friends. Just
uh
like David and him are real good friends too.
does he live here too?
No, Sean lives in Idaho.
Oh.
No, as far as any other Sean's though, I'm not really friends with anybody else. At
Oh.
least not that I know of in the drone community. That's named Sean.
Well, you know the one that.
Oh, besides Geeks Vada.
Yeah, yeah.
He's actually a member of my channel. But as far, yeah, those are the only two Seans that I know of that I talk to on YouTube. Geeks Vana Sean, he always come. Well, actually, both Seans come in talking crap to Tim all the time.
Yeah.
But what people don't know too is actually Sean Geeks Vana and Tim. Tim was one of the first people that Geeks Vana ever met on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
And that's was back when Sean was like really small before his channel got big.
Right.
So he actually knows Tim pretty well. And he comes and hangs out over in my chat on my live streams all the time. But you'll see him talk crap to Tim all the time because he's known Tim for a long time. So he's
there
always
you
messing
go.
with him. I always go into Geeks Vana's chat too, trying to get him to giggle because he's always so serious.
Yeah.
So I'll come into his chat saying stupid shit, see if I can get him to laugh. That's like my ultimate goal when I go in there.
Yeah. What about you, Paul? What are you up to today?
Not much, just hanging.
Got any ships coming in?
No, it's pretty sparse out there today.
Do you ever get two of them coming side by side from each other? Because it seems like whenever you catch them, it's always just one going
Well,
either
that's because
direction.
they cannot be going in opposite directions between the Black River, which is downtown, and buoys 1 and 2 out in the lake. Because
So you'll never get to see them going.
no,
Oh, that sucks.
because in the 1971 or 1970, they had two ships collide right out there just south of the bridge. The one foundered and sank on the Canadian side. The other one made it to shore and sank on the along the shoreline.
Wow,
And they had to bring in some great big cranes to move. They cut up the one that foundered, went laid down on its side, and drug it ashore. And the other one, they were able to get it afloat again and tow it out of there. But that lasted all summer long.
Well, yeah, because I always wondered why I never saw all the ships you've ever caught. And I've never seen two of them passing by each other. So the one has to like sit there and wait.
Yeah, in fact, there's a control center in Sarnia, which is just across the river. It's called Sarnia Traffic Radio, and they call in and they report where they are. And if they get down to buoys 7 and 8, which is buoys are every mile out, then they call in. And then if there's another ship coming upstream, he has to wait.
To me, that seems like I understand that happened, but it seems like that's pretty inefficient for something that could be a risk all the time anyway. Like they should, like that river looks plenty wide enough for two ships to be going. Like I understand if it was foggy out and they implemented that why it was foggy, but on a clear day like this, if two captains hit each other, I'm sorry, they shouldn't be captaining boats. If it's that clear and that wide, and they got that much room. I don't know. That just seems
it's a
inefficient.
holdover.
It just seems inefficient because of one accident from 30, 40 years ago. You know.
Well, you got to remember, you have a whole bunch of, you got fishermen out there. You've got a lot of personal watercraft. I mean, on any given day, there could be a whole, like right now, there's not much going on. But you'll also notice that river's moving 7 to 10 knots downstream. So the bigger the boat gets, the more susceptible they are, you know, especially when they're coming upbound, to the currents and everything else.
Now, where they are allowed to pass each other, is that a lot bigger?
From this point here, all the way up into the lake is one-way traffic only. But Now, if there's a ship here and one behind it and one behind it, as long as they keep a safe distance, you can have 3 of them going up together.
In
Or
one
same
direction.
thing going down, 3 of them going down. But they can't be going in opposite directions.
Have you ever seen them side by side go in the same direction?
Not side by side, but in a
In
row,
unison?
like maybe a
Okay.
quarter mile behind each other, you know?
Huh. So what, do they just open it each direction a certain time of day, or
No, it's one of whoever calls in first, you know, it's like if
it's first come, first
somebody's
served?
downbound and they call in at 7 and 8, then they have the exclusive passage. Or if they get to the Black River and they call in, then they are exclusive going up. They can be followed, but they've got control of the river. So in other words, even if you're downbound and somebody is going upbound, they'll cut back on their speed or the whatever and wait until they clear buoys 1 and 2.
Hmm. Why are you
Right, TJ?
smiling, TJ?
I was thinking about Jose and
Okay.
OSB. I knew he was thinking something.
This is all I see. I'm sitting here talking to Paul about ships, and all of a sudden I see TJ.
Ain't cracking up.
That's all I see. This is creepiest, like clown look, like just looking at me. Puts the lotion on the skin. I'll give it the hose again. Oh, TJ, do you have Peacock?
No, we just have
damn.
Amazon Prime and Netflix.
Okay, well, if you get it, if you want to purchase it, I guess, since you don't have Peacock, but they have remember Twisted Metal, the video game?
Oh yeah.
They came out with the TV show for it on Peacock, and it's really good.
Oh, I think I saw an advertisement for it.
Yeah, they got the first season out. It's really good. Yeah, I actually, me and Tim both watched it and binge watched it.
Oh, nice.
But it's really good because you're closer, you're not too much older than me, so you'd remember the game Twisted Metal on
Yeah.
PlayStation 1.
Would they wouldn't have it on Netflix or Hulu or anything, would they?
Not Netflix, Hulu, or Prime might have it, but Prime, you're probably gonna have to buy it by episode.
How do you make the emojis so big like that in the chat?
Those are just the ones that YouTube added not too long ago.
Right,
just-
but like, how do you make them? How do you get them so big like that though?
That's the way they are.
Yeah, they're not doing anything to them. That's the way they're putting them in. See, like right there, I just literally just pushed them in there. I didn't do anything to them.
Oh,
They might just look really big on your screen because of the different format, because you're on Apple.
oh, okay.
That is known as the TJ emoji.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the ones that don't come up in the StreamYard chat. They'll say green face,
Yeah.
or it'll say pink hand. Like
Yeah.
it just spells out what the hell they are.
That's funny. Up in here.
Yep.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, Joe America says that you're about to lose your mind.
Yeah, I was thinking about Jose and Hoseby. That's funny.
Now, AZ sent you some emojis.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you guys don't have Peacock. There's a lot of good shows and movies on there.
Yeah. I mean, it's like there's some like we watched. Well, I didn't watch. I think she was watching something last night on on Netflix called I can't even remember what it was. She was
Yeah,
watching-
that's what she was watching.
Yeah, that one where they're doing that thing over there, and
Yeah, that thing with the other thing, and
yeah.
I
that
don't
one.
know. I
and
kind
they're
of
doing it around in a circle and a square. Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of fell off with Netflix, so it's just they haven't really been producing much. Really, some of their shows are okay, but their movies are shit.
Yeah.
I feel like it's too much for what they're giving you and what you're paying a month for service. It just doesn't feel like it's worth it. I
Yeah.
ended up watching Peacock and Paramount Plus more than I did Netflix. Like I got to a point where I hadn't even watched Netflix in months. Like it was just, and I ended up actually shutting it off. Was it like 2-3 weeks back to save some money because that's $20 a month there. And for Peacock and Paramount, I was paying less a month for those two than I was for just Netflix.
Yeah, we watched the other night. We watched that movie with Denzel Washington.
yeah, you know the one.
Yeah, the Flight movie.
Yeah, Flight. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I saw that when it first came out. I really only watched it because I mean it was a good movie, but the only reason I watched it is because I wanted to see when he inverted the plane.
Yeah. I didn't understand how that, and we talked about this the last time when I brought it up about when he was sitting in there in the courtroom or whatever, and they showed that one part of the plane where it had like the screw or something came out, or like there was something that happened in the plane. But I thought it was just because of his drug and alcohol use is why he crashed the plane. I didn't see the part where the plane had a malfunction or something in it.
Well, see, the problem is the whole drinking thing came up because when you get into any kind of accident like that, even if like you land safely or whatever, right? The NTSB is immediately gonna want you have to do a drug and alcohol test, and that's
Right.
why he freaked out about the whole alcohol thing. Because if he would have landed the plane safely and there was never any like reports of an accident or anything, he would have just kept on going with his career and nobody would have ever known.
Yeah.
So, but it was because of that accident he got caught with it. And that's because it's just like, any other job, you may have to drug test when you first get hired, but you might hurt on the job so to do one right then. They want to see if you're on any alcohol or drugs or anything like that. That's why he freaked the
Yeah.
hell out. Exactly what they were going to do.
You keep freezing, Justin.
Yeah, I just got
I
an
think
internet unstable thing. Stupid Spectrum. I hate Spectrum.
Yeah. I know nothing.
I know nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Who brings it here into the barrel? Oh, I see nothing. I was not here. I did not even get.
What show? What is this, a movie or something? What is that? A movie or a TV
They're all
show?
shorts. No, you just go to YouTube and you put in Sergeant Schultz and you get all kinds of.
No, but I'm asking, what is that from though? Is
It's
that
from
a
the
movie?
old-
Hogan's Heroes, the show, Hogan's Heroes.
I've heard of Hogan's Heroes. I've never watched it.
That's why you know nothing.
That's funny.
And who did we watch that? Was that on Matt's show we watched that the other day, Joe? Of you hitting the water bottle? Or who was?
No, that was Johnny Joan. That was Johnny Droneflyer doing that. Because he was
Somebody
following his Avada and the water bottle was sitting right there.
I think Matt showed that the other night. I saw it on somebody's show. Or it might have been Coast to Coast that showed it. I can't remember.
Oh, so he didn't do that. He didn't do that on purpose, or did he do? I mean, did he do that on purpose, or did he like not mean to do that, or what? Yeah, because he was flying it, and there was the water bottle like right about there, and went boop, and the thing
I
went.
probably didn't realize it was there. Yeah, didn't see it quick enough.
I thought he meant to do that. I don't know.
I don't know. I saw it. Somebody showed that clip. Maybe it was on Paul's yesterday. I know I saw that sometime in the last day or so. Hmm. Have you seen the new previews for the new Exorcist movie? TJ,
Previews for what?
new exorcism movie,
I don't think so. No.
the remake from the one from the 1970s.
All right,
Looks
here's-
badass.
All right, hold on just a second. Hold on. Whoop. All right.
You trying to figure out how to share your screen again?
All right. Share. All right, here we go. Watch.
Whose video is this?
This is Johnny's when he hits the water bottle, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's where and then he comes back around the other way.
Was this the water bottle one or no? I don't think this was the water
Yeah. When he comes back around, he hits
Oh,
it.
okay, yeah.
It's on one of those tables. Well, the one that he put in the chat, I think was like a little bit shorter version of that. How fast are these Avadas? Because they don't seem to go very quick.
No, that wasn't it. That wasn't
Hold
it.
on, I'll show. I got it pulled up. I'll show it.
It says water bottle.
Here, I got it, TJ.
Oh, you got
You
it.
want me to-
All right.
yeah. It's right here. The water bottle was on that table right there. God, that resolution. Resolution is horrible.
Yeah, there it was. Oh, oops.
Now, how fast are those Avadas?
They're pretty fast. I heard.
Because
Like,
every video I see, it seems like everybody's babying them at like 20 miles an hour.
yeah, I don't
30 miles
know.
an hour.
I think they can go faster than that.
I haven't actually seen a video of anybody hauling full ass with it and just going to town. It seems like every time I see it, it's like they're flying it like a GPS drone. They're going like 20, 30 miles an hour, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm sure you can go faster than that. But some people are just like scared to hit the.
I'm just curious what the top speed of it is. With the motion to only 30 miles an hour, that's it?
Oh, for real? That's how fast it goes? Only 30?
That's slower than the air too.
Huh.
By like 12 miles an hour. With the RC 60 miles an hour. That's not bad. That's pretty quick. Yeah, see, I haven't seen anybody doing the full. I haven't seen a video of anybody that looks like they're doing 60. Or even close to that. It seems like everybody's farting around at like 20, 25 miles an hour. And I'm just used to seeing FPV video where people are doing like, at least 80 minimum.
Oh, I guess it goes up to 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, I guess the motion controller, there's a speed limit.
Yeah.
That's kind of crap though. Should be able to set your own speed limit. Like if you want to ride full out, go full bore with it at 60, you should be able to use either one. I got the Avata to fly 68 miles per hour in manual mode using the master screw. 3 blades Okay, Al. Do you have any video on your channel of it? Because like I said, every video I've seen of the Avata, everybody's babying the hell out of it. I want to see that thing calling full ass or something.
I'm gonna keep playing the lottery until I reach the amount that I need to buy the Avata, and then we'll go out and buy it.
I mean, and as cool as a motion controller is, if I was capped out at 30, I wouldn't even want to fly with that. Like the reason I would be buying Avata is for the speed. Like I wouldn't want to do less than 40 miles an hour because that's literally a GPS drone at that point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'd be wanting to go full bore with that thing all the time. Just a short, let me see. Let me go to your channel real quick. Oh yeah, right here.
Are the props that come on the Avata, are they not as good as like the master screws or whatever? Oh, he's flying that thing sideways.
He gets up pretty fast. Yeah, that's all I want to see. I want to see some speed with that thing.
So are the props that the Avata comes with, are they not as good as like the master screws, or are the props?
I seems there'll be a lot of people are buying them for it. And I've heard of, I mean, we've all heard about these, the stock ones keep like blowing apart.
Yeah, because I remember when we were watching that one video of who was it that was flying their Avata, the props came flying off.
Yeah, it was a bunch of people I heard on a bunch of different live shows that said they had that they had issues with the stock blades blowing apart.
They must be like really thin or something.
That's just probably a not strong enough plastic.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're making stuff like that, it's all comes down to how the molecular structure of it and how strong you make it, and just it's a bad design. And who knows? It could be some mass conspiracy of DJI. Oh, we'll blow the fucking props apart and then you're gonna wreck it and have to send it in and get it fixed.
Yeah.
Because the actual so the what is it? The DJI Care Refresh is that the percentage of what it costs is actually higher than a standard GPS drone.
Yeah, I think once I get mine, I'm gonna order different props and take the ones that are in there out and put the ones that I got in there. So I don't have that problem.
What link above? I don't see a link from you, Joe. Except for the one you put in with the water bottle. Yeah, I don't see no link from him. Unless he sent a messenger, let me see.
Justin, are you gonna hang for a while?
Why? You leaving?
No, I got something I gotta run and do real quick.
I mean, not really. No, it's already 10:30 anyway. so
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
I was gonna jump off here in a few minutes anyway.
okay, so
'cause
I
we're
guess
gonna get
we'll
this
just
stuff
call
done.
it then.
All right.
All right, everybody. We'll see y'all.
Everybody, thanks. We'll see all of you again later.
All right,
Have
we'll
a
see you
great
later.
day.
Yeah.